So Anthropic just released the replacement for Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and they called the new model to be Claude 3.7 Sonnet. And I think we can all agree that we have the same question. Where is Claude 3.6 Sonnet? Okay, that's probably not the most important question right now because 3.7 Sonnet is a big deal for developers and also for non-developers. And I think we are getting closer to the era where everyone can build and ship their own apps with just prompting. Unlike most AI companies who are trying to be good at everything, Anthropic decided that this new model is going to be good only at one thing, which is coding. And honestly, I wasn't surprised because we all know that Claude 3.5 Sonnet is very good at coding. So it only makes sense that the successor doubles down on it. According to a coding benchmark, 3.7 Sonnet scores 12% higher than its predecessor. It is better at financial analysis and more reliable at the agentic behavior. Although it is worth mentioning that it scores lower in some areas, albeit not very far behind. On top of that, the model has a larger output capacity, which means it can code an entire application in just one call, at least if the application is not very complicated. Also, on the day of the announcement, Anthropic released a new piece of software called Claude Code, which is basically an AI-powered code editor which doesn't look like a traditional code editor. It only consisted of terminal window, and apparently the only way to interact with the tool is with prompting. It can read code from a repository, make some changes, commit the changes to GitHub, and even do some testing. Sadly, Claude Code is only open for a brief moment before the registration is closed, and I was too late for that. Fortunately, you don't have to use Claude Code to code with Claude. Big AI code editors like GitHub Copilot and Cursor AI have added Claude 3.7 Sonnet support as soon as the model is released. There is still no word from Windsurf AI, but I think it would be available by the time you're watching this video. Besides, you probably don't need Claude Code to test the model for coding. You can go to Claude.ai and start prompting the AI to produce the code that you want. People on Twitter or X have showcased their creation using 3.7 Sonnet. This person creates a simulated day and night cycle which looks pretty insane. This guy created a cool front-end design with just a simple prompting. And someone shipped a full mobile application in just half an hour. Pretty insane. I even tried creating a 3D Space Galaga game and it took less than 2 minutes to finish. The game is totally playable, although it can be improved with just a few more promptings. Also, it is worth mentioning that I'm using the regular Claude 3.7 Sonnet, while the extended version promises to be even better at coding, although you have to pay for it. And just for fun, I asked Claude 3.5 Sonnet on Windsurf AI to create the same game using the same prompt, and this is the result. The game is nowhere near 3D and not functioning properly. It doesn't even show anything when the game ends. And not to mention, it took 4 minutes to finish, which is twice longer than what 3.7 Sonnet needs to finish the code. And that's a big deal. I've seen many examples of people creating something with less and less prompt because AI is getting better at understanding the requests. Also, this new model is a hybrid model that combines traditional and reasoning capabilities to produce a relevant and accurate answer. So basically, Claude 3.7 Sonnet lets you code with less prompting, and yet it will produce more code. This is a very interesting time. Just a few weeks ago, we have Gemini 2.0 that was released widely, and then we also have Grok 3, and let's not forget we have DeepSeek R1 that is making a scene in the AI world. And remember, we are still in February, so I couldn't imagine what would happen in the next month or two. It is exciting, but also scary depending on how you look at it. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. And if you're new to AI coding, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you're interested to create a simple website with AI to do all of the coding, then check out this video. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a great day ahead. Take care.